Oh, 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 oh. Get away from that. Well, I'm finally out. This place, it's both familiar and not. Hang on. Hang on a second. I'm very much. Right. I'm different. I'm feeling an urge to be underground. I think I've been spliced with some dwarven DNA. Well then, time to dig. Ugh. Hello. Yes. As you can see, a few things have been done. Now, I could sit here for ages and show you everything, slowly working my way around it, but you'll see it eventually. I'm just going to give you a list of what happened, because basically I didn't record because I was like, I've got to finish the last episode of Season 1 of Crossroads. And in my genius, that meant I can't record at all for Season 2 because that would distract me with clips to edit and put together. So, fantastic, just brain power from me. So instead, I'm going to give you a quick rundown as to what's got done. You might get some hints as to what is behind us. So, we set up a small base area. We dug for diamonds, found a load. We found Skelly Spawner and made a basic XP farm. We got netherite for most of our gear, as you can see. We dug out a slime farm, set up a pop-up slime shop, fought 2 withers, designed our storage starter base, started building it. We raided a guardian temple and drained it out. We now have to set up a perimeter on that and drain that out, but that's to come. We set up a nether tree farm. We set up a cactus bone meal farm to fuel the nether tree farm. We raided a woodland mansion for a lay and got a load of star coin from it, and then we set up a zombified piglin gold barter farm on the roof of the nether, and I've built half the ship, and now we are here. Whew! So, with that band-aid ripped off, let's have a quick peek-see at the base. So, basically, the storage is very slapdashed at the moment. But over here, you can see we've got the start of our ship. If you would like to see what it would look like in its entirety, there we go. That's basically the plan. It's like a nice dwarven ship. Ignore that little bit up there. That's from a schematic that I was working on for the wheels away from the ship. But yes, that's the ship as a whole. I won't give too much look around of it because I don't want to spoil the whole thing. But yes, we've got inside of that. If I quickly go over here, you can see we've got a massive storage area. So that's exciting. So hey, that is pretty much where we've got to. I, as you can see, have been sitting at the farm, as you can see down here, a whole bunch of levels, and we've basically just been grinding for the most part, grinding the slow grind of materials and setting up the farms we need, etc. The only other farm I'll show off, because it's the one that's right here, is the nether tree farm, which is right here. This is Crimulus's design, and the roof of the nether, the farm design that we used was the, I want to say, Rayworks design. It's either Ilmango or Rayworks, but it's the piglin, zombified piglin gold farm that has the built-in barter aspect. So there we go. I will make sure to put in the description which one it is. But yes, if you want to see the, I did actually do stuff on those, but it was on stream, which is my main sort of shebang. So yes, anyway, onwards with the onwards of the episode. So now we're caught up and I don't feel guilty anymore. Well, I do feel guilty, but I've told you it, so now you have to forgive me, because that's how guilt works. Next episode. Next episode, clip! Ah! Right. So, I messed up. So, just to rip the band-aid off, life has been a little bit hectic. I forgot to record, honestly. I died and lost everything. because I'd built a copper farm. I was AFK at the copper farm. A phantom knocked me off of the copper farm. I fell down. The auto clicker that was swinging my sword. Thankfully, I'd kept my sword, shovel, and axe because they were in the ender chest, but I'd forgotten to take my armor off, so I lost my original sword and my armor. Thus, why we are back to diamond. Yes, so I started layout work for the main entrance to the Dwarven City. That's going to be set back into the cliff, but it was easier to do the design there. We finished the ship. Like, I've literally just finished the ship, and to do that I had to do a couple more farms. We needed the copper farm, which is set up, and I needed the basalt farm as well, but this is a very basic manual thing. Just that. That's it. You just stand here and sometimes it pops out. That's literally it, and then you get it filling into there. That's the whole farm. It's really not anything to write home about. But yes, I'm going to just cut this episode here because the problem is I think I went into this with no clear-cut thing, and then I needed to catch up, and then I wasn't letting myself do things, and then it was just a whole hullabaloo. But yes, the ship is done bar the crane. The crane needs to be done, but I need to nudge the schematic because, as you can see, so the base plate is in line because I've moved it to be in line. But if you look at the center of the crane, it's off center. So, ugh. And then all I've got to do after that is move all of this and organize it, set up the storage system to be properly stored. And that's let's face it, pretty boring. I'm not going to make you guys suffer through that. But yes, thank you for watching the first episode, which has been just a whole palaver. I'm going to be getting into things more succinctly on the second episode. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I know this has been a very, very short thing, a weird thing, but it's basically a hey, it's going. If you want to catch the more regular stuff, it's going to be on twitch.tv/apathymuffin. That's where I do the majority of my things. A bit hectic at the moment because trying to move because we're being evicted, because it's the whole fun, the property's being sold, yada 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 yada. So that's, yes, I just wanted to get this out and get it on with it, and yes, so hopefully I shall see you guys next episode, which hopefully won't just be this mess. Yes, I apologize. Goodbye.